People they talk. This one self they talk. What did the mean self? Matawale that has a lot of allegations hanging on his head about his relationship with all this Boko Haram, all the bandits. Is now the one warning Amechi that Amechi should not be calling for war in Nigeria. Defense Minister risk riot acts to Amechi over call for protest. Is protest a? I don't understand. Is protest an abomination or what? The Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Mohammed Matawale, has issued a stern warning to Amechi after the former Rivers State called on Nigerians to take to the street over the dire and troubling state of the nation. Amechi last week expressed dissatisfaction with the situation of things in the country, saying Nigerians should be protesting the hardship in the country. And what is wrong with that? The only thing people said is that if he wants to protest, he can go. He has the right. He should not be shifting the blame to the youth. That is just the only offense he committed, was for saying that whether people should protest or not is not a crime, because these evil people, of course all of them are in the same party, just that the thing is not favoring some people now, so they are working against the one that are eating from the table, because as far as we know, Matawale is eating from the table, and definitely he will observe table manners. Well, reacting to Amechi's remark, Matawale accused him of inciting violence and unrest among the Nigerian populace. Maybe the next thing they will tell you that he's a treason felony. Matawale, in a statement released by the Director of Information in the Ministry of Defense, Ensho Ogubike, on Saturday, warned the former Minister of Transport to refrain from making inflammatory remarks that threaten the peace and stability of the nation. Matawale expressed deep concern over the danger such rhetoric portends, describing it as a preposterous and shameless. It is both reckless and irresponsible for a former public servant of Amechi's standing to incite Nigerians against their own government, he said. But their government can really bring impoverish and bring poverty to the people. Meanwhile, to the level of people even buying. So the government has the right, because when I hear people saying that people should be patient, people should be this, but these people, they said, these same people, the people who are ruling, they don't have, when it comes to all these their nonsense policies that have affected a lot of people, they will not tell themselves the truth that they need to do the right thing. Well, at a time when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is working tirelessly, he's not doing anything, you better keep quiet, is this man, to address the challenges facing the nation through various reforms that are yielding results. Really? It is absorbed, prosperous, and shameful to anyone to exploit the genuine situation of our citizens for selfish political gain, Matawale added. The minister reiterated President Tinubu's commitment to safeguarding the peace and security of every Nigerian, warning that any attempts to stabilize the country through incitement will not be tolerated. We will not allow anyone to fuel violence or manipulate the prevailing situation of our people. Let this serve as a final warning to Amechi and his cohort, Matawale stated emphatically. It is expected that Amechi joins hands with the government to move the country forward. Rather, he chose to stay aside with myopic assertions, the minister added. Wetin una wan do? You wan arrest am? I no blame them, I no blame you, I blame the Nigerian people. Just exactly what this Amechi said, that are so docile. That is why you have mouth to be talking nonsense. He should join hands with you. Okay. Yeah, I'm very sure the defense minister's family are not even Nigerian based. I'm Nigerian based, but if they do, maybe they have their private markets and school where they buy things at a cheap rate. Shame on him. In democracy, army is not even supposed to be helping the government. Democratic Party governance all over the world use and seek relation with other parties and dialogue with the dissenting groups to stabilize the polity. The politicians are behaving impunity because they are misusing security agencies to prop them up, so they careless of good governance. Why protests become an issue in a democratic nation, but he who founded protests years ago now those does not even want it in his government. God is watching, a day will surely come. Same bandit sponsor, yeah. Yeah, the defense minister is well pleased. He doesn't even care if Tinubu is spying the country as far as his settles top officers. T-Pain is really working tirelessly indeed, just like his colleague Bubu did. Everything as expiry days. Unfortunately, it will not even affect them. Why should Buhari be allowed to move freely on the streets? EFCC should arrest him as well. He is the genesis of the whole thing, and then all other corrupt leaders from his regime should be arrested. You didn't result because he refused to sack you despite your proven affiliation with the bandits. You will quite shamefully one after the other for this hardship and you and your cronies brought upon this nation. Well, Matawale, you can't even beat a child and not tell him to cry. Tell him not to cry. Nigerians are suffering and it is their right to protest. But if you are telling us this not democracy better, let APC hand over to the military. Mr. Matawale, the defense minister, are you not aware of the suffering of the masses of Nigeria are passing through? You say, no, Tinubu is doing everything. They will tell you about a fake CNG. They will tell you about fake rights they are sharing. They will tell you all manner of nonsense policies that they say is trying and not yielding any results. Well, Matawale, they are telling you that your father doesn't own this country as his private property. So stop this your trash talks. Nigeria will give all of una wutu wutu. Even Ameachi they give am. This one will come, they go give am. Because now Nigerians are not joking, they are not playing. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.